There are so many inmates packed into Wandsworth, the vast majority must share a cell built for one.
The cells are 6 foot by 12 foot, and it's a complete lottery. So when you go in, you are literally just bunged in wherever there's a space.
If you're not padded up with the right person, mate, it could be a kamikaze in there, do you know what I mean? Yeah, it could be a kamikaze in there. I'm telling you, because some people live like pigsties. That's a lot of reason why even those things, that can cause a lot of fights in prison. For the hygiene. And then imagine you've got a cellmate that wakes up at 6 o'clock in the morning, he's on the old, you know what I mean? He's on the old shitter. At 6 o'clock, every single day he's on the shitter.
So you're basically sitting inside something the size of a disabled toilet for 23 hours a day sometimes for, 7 days a week. And that is inhumane.
And what's even worse is that the ageing cells and prison wings are falling apart. Though it's illegal to film in prison without permission, and we had nothing to do with filming this footage, clips filmed by inmates and uploaded to social media, and photos taken by the inspectors reveal the worst of it.
The state of the cells are horrible, man.
The smell, obviously, was very, very bad. The walls are just disgusting. They're covered in stains, a lot of graffiti.
The bunk beds have been up there for donkeys, do you know what I mean? You've got to get some wood to put on the bottom so your back's not curved.
Windows smashed out. Toilet's got a leak on it.
A prisoner will do a number 1 or a number 2, flush the toilet, and then all that toilet water coming out, filling up the cell, coming onto the landing. It was so disgustingly unhygienic.
And the showers are the most horrific thing I've ever seen. It's like black mold just creeping up from the bottom.
Yeah, filthy, man, filthy, filthy. As much as you clean, it's still filthy, do you see what I'm saying?
People call the conditions Victorian, I don't, because the Victorians would never keep people like that. The Victorians believed in cleanliness and believed in order. Cleanliness and order has long since left Wandsworth.
There's the odd picture sort of released in the media of this is what a cell looks like. And I think that's not even the worst of them. It made me quite ashamed to be a part of the service.
You've also got the bins overflowing inside the grounds of the prison, industrial bins, and it'll just be a rat fest.
You see rats 24/7. And I'm talking, these rats are massive. You might even think they're cats. They're that big, trust me.
Look at the conditions that we're living in, brother. Rats just running around and the govs don't give a fuck. Hey, welcome to H.M.P Wandsworth. H.M.P Wandsworth, you know? Dead rat, yeah, man.
You got to remember, you're eating in your cell as well, so when you finish eating or cooking, you're going to bag it. Mackerel and all these things got a smelly smell. You don't want to sleep with it straight out the window. Outside the window, you just see a pile of shit, dirt, rubbish. Prison's a dirty place. Rats might ever come in your cell. If you're on the ones, they're coming in your cell, so you've got to make sure your door at the bottom, you cover your door. That's the rats can't get in. Even mice, the mice got no back, so they can get under the door.
There was one time where this guy had complained about there was a hole in his wall and rats were coming in and eating his food. And he came to me in the office with a bread bag and he said to me, these are the rats that I caught last night. And there was honestly 6 rats in this bread bag. And I just thought, like, what are we doing?
Wandsworth is farming human beings in grotesque conditions. If you can't get the bins emptied, which is the basics of running a prison, what else is going wrong?